Welcome back to The Character, the channel where we delve into and explore the psyche of the characters we love from the world of movies and TV series. Today, we will delve into the personality of one of the most intriguing and charismatic characters of recent years, Tommy Shelby from Peaky Blinders. We'll try to understand what makes this character so charismatic and unique by analyzing his psychological and narrative motivations to extract the essence of his fascinating personality. Our focus will be on one aspect that, in my opinion, significantly influences the perception of this character, his self-confidence. We'll dissect it in detail to unravel the building blocks that make Tommy Shelby one of the most memorable recent characters in TV series. As always, it's important to note that the purpose of our analyses is not to glorify or encourage emulation of characters who, in their myriad facets, are not entirely positive. Instead, our goal is to comprehend the storytelling and craftsmanship behind the creation of these complex personalities, using psychology to understand why we are drawn to these fictional characters. Let's not waste any more time and dive straight into the exploration of Tommy Shelby's mind. To begin our journey into the fascinating world of Tommy Shelby's psyche, it's essential to take a close look at his history and the reasons that make him such an intriguing figure. Tommy Shelby is the centerpiece of the Peaky Blinders series, a man whose evolution from the trenches of World War I to the heart of Birmingham's dark underworld has captivated millions of viewers. Born and raised in the harsh post-war reality, Tommy faced challenges with determination and cunning. His rise in both family and criminal hierarchy was swift, fueled by a thirst for power and control that made him a magnetic and complex character. His ability to navigate intricate family relationships and shady dealings shaped his personality, creating an individual capable of facing adversity with seemingly unstoppable calmness. As the leader of the Shelby family, Tommy had to make tough decisions and establish strict discipline. His strategic approach to life and business became the hallmark of a man who moves with confidence through the turbulence of his existence. But what truly makes Tommy Shelby so fascinating? In this in-depth analysis, we will explore the crucial role of his self-confidence in shaping the destiny of this beloved and debated character. Before delving into Tommy Shelby's extraordinary self-confidence, let's briefly define this crucial concept. Self-confidence, or belief in oneself, represents a deep conviction in one's abilities and a sense of inner security. Tommy lived his youth in an era marked by the brutality of World War I. The physical and psychological wounds from this conflict acted as forges of Tommy's resilience, transforming him into an individual capable of facing challenges with determination rooted in his personal confidence. The social fabric of Birmingham, characterized by tensions and inequalities, contributed to shaping Tommy's exceptional self-confidence. The constant struggle for survival molded his mindset, instilling a security that proved crucial in the most complex situations. Through a thorough analysis of his origins and challenges faced, the psychological elements that fueled Tommy's self-confidence become clear. His rise in the criminal world was guided by a combination of cunning, emotional intelligence, and self-confidence, acting as a rudder in the turbulent waters of his life. Exploring the psychological side of his origins allows us to better understand that Tommy Shelby's self-confidence is not merely a trait, but rather a nuanced reflection of his experiences and perception of the world. Now that we've explored the psychological context shaping Tommy Shelby's self-confidence, let's focus on the key elements that make his self-assurance extraordinary. In 4 points, we'll try to encapsulate all the characteristics shaping Tommy's character confidence. 1. Leadership. As the head of the Shelby family, Tommy often finds himself making tough decisions that influence everyone's fate. His ability to lead firmly, communicate clearly, and act with confidence reveals a fundamental aspect of his self-confidence. Having to make decisions that determine life and death imposes the need for Tommy to display immense self-confidence. Even though, as we mentioned, deep wounds and traumas from the war make him inherently insecure and fearful. However, the psychological work lies in masking his psychic weaknesses to portray himself, out of sheer criminal necessity, as an infallible and fearless leader who can guide the criminal family to success. 2. Decision-making and confidence. Tommy's self-confidence is evident in his bold business decisions. His skill in calculating risks, combined with an intrinsic confidence in his abilities, positions him as a formidable entrepreneur. Despite his predominantly criminal activities, Tommy is also involved in legal and political affairs, becoming, at a certain point in the series, a public figure in every respect. Tommy's empire would never have existed without his profound decision-making and confidence. His self-confidence, despite adversities and losses, guides Tommy to make business decisions in a cold and cynical manner, where nothing and no one can hinder his goals. 3. Emotional stability. In the context of stressful and tension-filled situations, Tommy Shelby's remarkable ability to maintain seemingly unstoppable calmness emerges. This emotional stability, grounded in his deep self-confidence, reveals a distinctive trait that elevates him as a figure capable of facing any adversity without losing control. His composure in the midst of the storm is not only a sign of strength, but also of emotional intelligence. In pressure situations, most people may lose clarity, but Tommy stands out for his ability to maintain mental clarity. This not only allows him to make thoughtful decisions, but also communicates a sense of security to other family members and allies. The root of this emotional stability can be found in his deep self-awareness and unwavering confidence in his abilities. Tommy understands that, in moments of crisis, his reaction influences not only his destiny, but also that of those close to him. His inner confidence serves as a bulwark against uncertainty, enabling him to navigate through emotional storms with incredible composure. His ability to handle stress and tension not only preserves him personally, but also contributes to creating an atmosphere of security and control around him. This characteristic not only distinguishes him as the head of the Shelby family, but adds a layer of depth to his character, emphasizing that his self-confidence is not just a facade, but a fundamental resource to face the turbulence of criminal life and beyond. 4. Effective communication. Now let's examine the fourth key to Tommy Shelby's self-confidence: his ability to communicate clearly and persuasively. The strength of his communication lies not only in verbal language, but also in a confident voice and assertive body language, conveying an innate sense of authority and trust. In this sense, Cillian Murphy has delivered a sensational acting performance. Tommy's voice is like a distinctive, powerful, and decisive stamp. When he speaks, his voice conveys a sense of security and determination, elements that emerge directly from his self-confidence. His ability to express ideas clearly and concisely reflects a mind operating with precision, without hesitation. This clarity in communication is a direct consequence of his deep conviction in his abilities. In addition to the voice, Tommy's body language is equally eloquent. His movements are measured, posture erect, and eye contact decisive. These elements are not accidental, but a tangible manifestation of his confidence. Tommy's assertive body language contributes to consolidating his status as a leadership figure and increases the impact of his words. When Tommy speaks, he does so with the intention of persuading and influencing. His communication is not just a means to express ideas, but also to exert control, underscored by the confidence he has in his leadership abilities. This aspect of his self-confidence not only makes him a skilled negotiator, but adds a dimension of power and charisma to the character. His ability to communicate effectively is undoubtedly one of the key aspects that contribute to making Tommy Shelby such a memorable and fascinating character in the world of Peaky Blinders. By carefully analyzing these elements, we can understand that Tommy Shelby's self-confidence is not just a personality trait, but a complex series of behaviors and skills contributing to his magnetic presence on screen. Now that we've reached this point, let's delve deeper into reflections on the narrative and the crucial role played by self-confidence in shaping the character of Tommy Shelby. How did the Peaky Blinders writers manage to use this key element to transform Tommy into an enduring icon in the world of TV series? The first aspect to examine is the character development. Tommy's self-confidence hasn't remained static, but has undergone a dynamic transformation, skillfully balancing moments of vulnerability that have made his growth journey more engaging for the audience. This approach has turned Tommy into not just a protagonist, but an individual with whom the audience can identify, as he faces personal challenges and moments of uncertainty. Another intriguing point concerns how Tommy's self-confidence has been put to the test through conflicts, challenges, and losses. These difficult moments have contributed to strengthening his self-confidence, showcasing his resilience and inner strength. Tommy's ability to face adversity without compromising his personal confidence has become a key element of his complex and intriguing character. Interpersonal relationships, a fertile ground to examine the impact of Tommy's self-confidence, add a fascinating layer to his story. How has his personal security influenced the complex dynamics with other characters? Has it generated deeper connections or caused significant tensions? A crucial element to consider is the reflection of self-confidence in the overall plot of Peaky Blinders. How have Tommy's confidence-based decisions shaped the crucial events of the series, contributing to defining his imprint on the overall narrative? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. We conclude by reflecting on the skill of the writers in turning a personality trait into a central plot element. This has made Tommy Shelby not only a beloved character, but also a symbolic figure of strength, ambition, and above all, self-confidence. This analysis allows us to appreciate the artistry behind the creation of one of the most intriguing and memorable characters in contemporary TV series. In conclusion, the in-depth analysis of Tommy Shelby's self-confidence has allowed us to delve into the intricacies of his complex psyche. His self-assurance, woven into the plot and character development, emerges as one of the fundamental pillars that define Tommy, not only as an iconic character, but also as a symbolic figure of strength and determination. The Peaky Blinders writers have masterfully utilized this distinctive trait to breathe life into an unforgettable protagonist, making his self-confidence a key element in the narrative tapestry. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into Tommy Shelby's psychological universe. If you enjoyed the analysis, don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on upcoming explorations of character psychologies. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.